Hey sis, we're keeping the ball rolling with the history of Black women as the USA celebrates its Black History Month this February, and we are on the 4th of February today. So let's take a step back in time for a minute and look at her story. 69 years ago today, from when I originally wrote this in 2024 on the 1st of December 1955, a Black woman named Rosa Parks, which we all know, said, "Ain't no way" to some white man. 69 years ago today does not seem that long ago from the time when I originally wrote this, when a Black person could be told they could not occupy a space due to the colour of their skin. My mind has moved back to her again today on the 4th of February 2025 because it's her birthday. We have another radical Aquarius woman like yours truly to celebrate, and it's Black History Month across the USA. I also took a deeper look at her history between the white bus driver she encountered on the 1st of December 1955. It appears that the two of them do actually have a history. So Rosa Louise Macaulay Parks, a rebel Aquarius woman, was born today on the 4th of February 1913, and she died sadly on the 24th of October 2005. She boarded this bus in Montgomery, Alabama, USA on the 1st of December 1955. Who knows where she was heading, but this day turned her life around and helped the movement of civil rights in the late 1950s to the early 1960s across the USA, simply by refusing to move to the coloured section of the bus when a white woman made a complaint, presumably to the white bus driver, who we now know was James F. Blake, who then demanded Rosa leave the seat she was about to take. Her arrest for breaking segregation laws followed and led to the boycotting of the Montgomery bus service, as we know. After a lot of messy court action in November 1956, it was deemed that segregation on the bus was unconstitutional under the Equal Protection Clause of the 14th Amendment of the US Constitution. So, with that background in history, let's celebrate and remember Rosa today and every day as we get on the damn bus, train, tram, plane, or whatever form of public transport we take, no matter what part of the world we are in. But what happened and what became of James F. Blake, the white man who actually told her to move? We know that under the instruction of a white female passenger, James F. Blake ordered Rosa to move to the designated part that was for Blacks. But did you know that before he encountered Rosa on that winter of that year, previously in July of 1955, the same year, he also confronted Rosa. Also, James F. Blake attempted to run a car of a Black woman off the road, and this lady was called Lucille Tynes. This lady had started the ball rolling for the Montgomery bus service boycott earlier that year, just before Rosa, but it appears that she didn't get much of a response from the bus service or following any of the complaints that she had made. Did you also know that 12 years earlier, in 1943, James F. Blake had a run-in with Rosa also? Word is, she had boarded the bus again, she paid her fare and was about to take her seat when he told her to get off and re-enter via the back door. This was something that some white men insisted on who were bus drivers of this service at the time. As Rosa did this, James F. Blake closed the door and he drove off, leaving Rosa stranded. What an arsehole. Sadly, they allowed James F. Blake to continue working for the bus service even after all the drama his actions had sparked by those who had boycotted the service. He was an employee for another 19 years. He died before Rosa did of a heart attack in March 2002. He was 89. One can only imagine what fuckery he got up to with his treatment of Black women over the 19 years that he was in service and since he encountered Rosa and continued to work for the service. So all the history and the background of James F. Blake can be found on his wiki page if anyone wishes to follow up. Happy Black History Month. This is a short her story for Rosa Parks. Much love, the Black woman essayist.